Hey guys, it's Christine here from Portable Entrepreneur. I want to share with you 9 ways that you can be making more money in your business. And these aren't the typical other services that you could be offering that you hear about all the time. My goal is to really show you that money doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to take a lot of effort or a lot of time on your part in order to be able to start really generating the revenue in your business that you want. So I want to show you some of the offers that are on the table right in front of you that you probably haven't even noticed yet. So let's jump in with the very first one, which is to put more offers in front of more people. I want you to look at any audience that you have, any leads that you have, even if you have closed them as leads, reopen them for the time being and work to put more offers, put different offers in front of these people. Not every client or potential client who comes to you is going to need the same offer or want the same offer. And if they decline one offer, it does not mean that they will decline a different offer. So don't hesitate to put more offers in front of more people. If you are looking at a following that you have and you're like, I only have 13 people that's following my Facebook page. Well, that is 13 opportunities for you to be able to generate more revenue in your business. So you have to start looking at this a little bit different. The second opportunity here for you is to offer more to your existing clients. These are people who have already said, I will pay you, and they've paid you. And then what comes next? So this is a way for you to look at what offers could you put in front of your existing clients. This is the probably easiest, least effort way to make more money in your business, to put those offers in front of people who've already paid you. Number 3 is to create a consulting or coaching opportunity. Sometimes there are businesses that come to me and they aren't necessarily looking for services. They're just trying to figure out what to do next. They are in a place where they feel stuck and they're not sure which path is really going to make the most sense for them. And so there's 2 ways that this can work. One is that we can get into a consulting arrangement where really we are working very closely together and I'm guiding them through the process to help get them unstuck and figure out what their very next best step could be. Now, a lot of times this is a way to link what you are talking about in your consulting over to your services by providing the consulting, talking to them about what is really going to move the needle, what's really going to grow their business. And then they have the opportunity to take what you've given them, go implement it themselves, go hire someone else to do it, or then to hire you. So a lot of people will take this consulting, they will be paid for that consulting time, and then they can say that that consulting payment will be applied towards a service payment if they choose to go with them. Now, you don't have to do that. There are many times where I will offer this consulting service and I don't follow up with actually providing the service for one reason or another. Now, the fourth opportunity is a done for you service. So this is a really great opportunity if you have especially several clients or you see the need for a done for you service. This could be managing someone's social media or providing specific templates that a business needs and taking that and packaging it up all nice into this done for you service. So you're essentially going to the client and saying, I see you have this problem. I got it covered for you. I already got this done for you solution here. Do you want it? And it really is essentially trying to get at one specific problem and remove that from the business for them. Now, number 5 is a paid masterclass or webinar, training, whatever you would like to call it. But this is where you have an audience and you are working to pull them in around a topic that really addresses a specific pain point that they have, and they are paying to be there, but they're paying a low cost. But it is covering your expenses. It is covering your time and putting that together and being there for them. It allows them to be able to answer questions sometimes and engage with you to build up some trust, they can build up some knowledge, and also typically it's good to give them 1 or 2, 3 things that they can take away and actually apply themselves to see results. But this really gets good when you can also offer a back end offer on that. So they've paid to be there for this training, and then you make an offer for anyone who is interested in continuing to work with you there. So you have 2 opportunities to make money. This brings us to number 6, which is to create a DIY paid project. So, you have these clients who come in sometimes and they're just, let's put it this way, cheap, right? And they don't want to pay for services. They just don't have the money. And so having a product to be able to send some of these clients to is a way for some of them to have an opportunity to gain value, be able to see results, but you've packaged it in a DIY way so that you're taking some of your knowledge and allowing them to apply it on their own. Now, some of them are going to have the budget, but they're not going to want to pay for it until they see what's actually involved, and they may come back and hire you for a service as well. But this is a way, if you are fearful of charging more, or you feel like you're going to lose all of your clients and no one's going to agree to work with you, that you can have the balance of having both the product and you can have the higher end service. That will kind of benchmark those prices for you. They'll see the different tiers and can choose what works for them. But that way you can work with the higher end clients who are going to be much easier for you to work with, and everyone else can be sent to the product. Now, number 7 is to establish partners. Now, this can be really with no work at all, but this could be for partners to send work to you, and when they do, you send them a commission for that, or vice versa. If you have clients that come in and they're there for one particular reason or for one particular service, and you are able to build up your Rolodex of connections and say, I really think the next step for you would be to grow in this way. I don't provide that service, but here is a great service provider that I recommend. Send them over, and then that company can give you a commission so long as your client becomes their client and pays them. So this is a really easy way to make some extra money in your business with not a whole lot of extra effort. Now, number 8 is to become an affiliate. And you hear about this for common things like hosting, for instance, which if you're not an affiliate for your favorite hosting company, why not? But this is also an opportunity for you to look at other ways, like other software, other tools, or other websites that a client can really use to help grow their business. This could be something that they sign up for and then you manage it for them, or something that you just allow them to take and run with on their own. But this is a really good way for you to continue to add value, to provide specific recommendations, and be paid on the back end for that as well. And I know if you've listened to me at all, you've heard me say this one definitely before, and that is to raise your prices. I mean, this is the most obvious of all, but if you have not raised your prices, you just think about it, or you think that you can't do it, or you don't deserve more, well, it's time for you to do it anyway. And you really got to raise your prices in order to start generating more revenue in your business. And you'll stop being so resentful of clients who are coming in when you just don't feel that you're getting paid what you're worth. So you want to put in less effort, and this just whole cycle is hard to break out of. So you got to raise those prices. Now, my one caveat to this here is that you do not allow any of these strategies to detract from your main income source. So if you are still building up momentum with one main income source, really get that going and use this as a list that you can come back to, and you can start adding one more at a time, and then the second and the third, and so on, because you really want to make sure that you are not all over the place trying to build up your main agency, focusing on one income source, adding in more services, then putting more offers and creating a product. That's how you really lose income in your business. As with anything in your business, you want to make sure that you are being very intentional, very strategic about it, so that this does add a lot of revenue to your business. So if you aren't making the amount of money in your business that you want, you deserve to start doing that right now. And I bet you have not applied most of these strategies here if you're not quite growing at the rate that you want. So let me know in the comments below which of these strategies most excite you and you think you'll try out next. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.